but anyways, like he was an alcoholic, you know, and we were always smoking weed and but basically I got pregnant and
That's the first baby?
that's the first baby. And then after I got pregnant, I moved back home with my parents and you know,
With the baby?
with the baby, yeah. But that's kind of like where everything really changed for me because I was pregnant and then I was in labor for 3 days. So basically they were giving me morphine through like an IV or something like that. And I remember when like that hit me for the first time and I was like, holy shit, this feels good. Like I
Yeah.
like this. And then they did that.
Developing a major opioid addiction within a medical
Yeah.
setting.
That's how it happened. And then I finally had her and
3 days of labor.
3 days of labor, and then I pushed for 5 hours. I had 2 epidurals. It was gnarly. Yeah, and then basically they gave me well, I don't want to say they did give me the morphine. Like they were like, okay, we need to do something because I wasn't really dilated enough, you know, so they just gave it to me for 3 days. And then I realized how much I liked that, and I was like, oh, my back's really fucked up. Like, and then they wrote me a prescription of Percocet and sent me home with that. And so I'm like, you know, first couple days with a newborn baby back at my house. And I remember, like, this is like how I know, like, you know, even back then it was like boom, right off the bat. So we took the baby to go see some of our family, and like on the way, we like dropped the baby off to go see his mom. And then I'm like, okay, I need to go drop off this prescription. So I go get the prescription, and then I get the baby, and I come back. Like I was so focused on like getting the pills, you know. And I have like a 5-day-old baby, and so I go home, and like I got so like addicted to it so quickly. Like I just loved how they made me feel, and I think I went through 30 of them in like 5 or 7 days or something like that.
So what happened when you ran out?
Well, so even though before when I was staying in those hotels, I never really got into like the hard drugs, which a lot of those people were, but I was just smoking weed. But I knew of these people who did stuff like
you
that.
could get it if you needed. But now you were going from pills to other stuff?
Well, no, but I knew that these people could get a hold of pills.
Anything.
And so there was a lady there who had like, I don't know, I think she was like a caregiver, and she just like had like bottles of morphine and Dilaudid and shit like that.
That she's probably taken from the old folks. Huh?
And so then I started getting it from her. And then I was just like off to the tracks. So yeah, that was how it started for me.